Hey guys, and welcome to episode 4 of Hyrule Total War. Now, as you can see, currently Valorant is under siege by this fairly massive army, and we also happen to have another fairly massive army, this one with a general coming at us. Now, I have no idea how we're going to do this. I don't see how we can go fight them with this small army we got here. We got only a couple of men versus all of these and all of these, and still have the men to spare to win the Civil War. So I'm proposing a gambit. The way I see it, why fight them when we can make them ours? Now, hopefully, because look, there's a whole stack here. There's so many people in here. So many people in here. There's no way Mina has any more men. So I'm just gonna go use these bugs just to slowly scout towards Palace of Twilight. And what do we got here? There are 2 units in the Palace of Twilight. That, I think, is my cue. Now, I actually have no idea if by taking the Palace of Twilight, if that's going to be sufficient enough to actually win the Civil War. But if it is, then I'm going to bypass everything else, take it over, and I should take all of their armies, which means I have to spend way fewer resources and much less time to actually do it. So I can just go ahead and attack now. Alright, looks like I can't actually go in yet. I'm just going to go ahead and build a ram, build a couple ladders. Now the map doesn't actually need these, but I figure just let the game think that I'm doing it well. Meantime, everything going on here, build some trails there, and start recruiting some sorceresses. And this guy's still working here. Now a couple more things before I finish the turn. First off, I've built these twilly monster dens inside my cities, but they don't do anything. Now, what it says here is they have to be upgraded and configured to work with certain beasts. And so I'm pretty sure here, I'm still building it. Can I build it? No. But, after you build the initial one, you can then fill it with something. So you can fill it with a den, which you can use to build shadow bloats and shadow insects. You can fill it with a den for shadow Korgoroks, or you can fill it with something else. For spider swarms, I think. Now that was my plan, just to build them, and then build them again, and get these heavy units out of them, like the shadow bloats. But hopefully, if my gambit works, they're not going to be able to stop me before then, and I can then take the Palace of Twilight and win the campaign here. Alright, so I'm going to end the turn now. See what happens. Now, a couple of people were asking me about the way the game starts. It's a bug where you have to play through Hyrule's turn first. I think it's a result of the fact that playing the Twilight Civil War requires a hot seat campaign played against the AI. Now, the way this works, at least the way I've been getting around it, is that you have to go and load an autosave. Because an autosave takes place at the end of the turn, and it's just loading up the next turn. So you can actually just watch Hyrule make its turns, and then play your own turn. Otherwise, if you load a regular game, like if I do right here, this one, my actual save, that doesn't work. You have to load the autosave. I save anyway, just because saving is a really good thing. Now, it looks like they've actually pulled their forces off of Valorant and away from here. I think they realized that they are now in trouble, and they just could not make it far enough. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to stop sieging them. I'm just going to assault the Citadel here. And it looks like we have Queen Midna here, with 1 force. Now this should be a fairly easy fight. We'll take the Citadel by surprise. And then, as such, we'll keep the throne. And they will all have to be forced to submit to me, otherwise I will kill them. But don't worry, peoples, I am a generous Zant. And I think I will offer mercy to anybody who submits to my rule. Because, what's the point of being king if there's no one to rule over? Come on, are we allowed to have some clear weather today? I think it's about the best thing to do. So, here we are. This is the Palace of Twilight. Now, this is one of the custom settlements that I've actually known about. And of course, since I was attacking them on the wrong side, I have to redeploy. But pretty much, this one's actually fairly easy. All you do is you charge way up here. All the way up here. All the way up here. You get up to here, and you take a citadel. It's really cool. It looks like the palace in Twilight Princess, and he did a really good job modeling this, let's say. Now, usually the tricky part about it is that you can line up sorceresses all along here. And the map was designed specifically with the range of sorceresses in mind, so the fact that they will just be able to annihilate anything that walks through here. Now, luckily, Midna isn't a very good tactician, not as good as I, and she decided, hey, let's not fortify our capital, and let's go kill someone. Now, that's exactly what I've been doing, but the problem is, I don't need to keep my capital to win, but she does. So let's start deploying now. I keep these guys all in one unit, so I don't really think that is necessary. Let me make you guys a unit too. Let's have everybody waiting back here. And you guys, I want you to drop that. I want you to drop that. Lady Medivh, of course, has to lead the Bone Mold Monks. She is their headmaster, and I don't want them to get detentions if she realizes they're doing things she doesn't want to be doing. And then I have the last of my Shadow Insects just waiting around here. Now, my plan is, I think I can send the Shadow Insects in first and just walk my men up. Hopefully the Shadow Insects are able just to rip anything up at first, and by the time my actual infantry comes up, they will be weak enough to be taken out. So let's start this. First off, Shadow Insects are going to go. I want you guys to attack. Just run right up here. Now, of course, they're scrambling, because they have relatively nothing. I should be walking up, actually. They have relatively nothing to defend this place. Now, I commend the AI for realizing that I had put its capital under siege. However, it's actually really fortunate for me that they couldn't make it that far that quickly in one turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed the game speed up a little bit. And get these insects ready and just start annihilating these people. And in the meantime, I'm going to have everybody start running up now. Let's see if I can find Midna. She has a really cool model. And she has to be... No, is that her? No, that's not. That's the Banner Bearer. Oh, I'm sure she'll turn her face somewhere. Well, yeah. So, after I take the Kingdom of Twilight and have all the regions under my control, the next logical solution would be to go and invade Hyrule. Now, as far as I'm aware, I should end up in the Arbiter's Grounds, just like in Twilight Princess. And from there, I'll be able to lead my assaults wherever I want, which means that the Gerudo are going to have to go, because I'm going to have to take the Arbiter's Ground to maintain a stable supply chain. And if I want more of them, I may as well just annihilate them. Other than that, I do plan on allying with Drazule. So I want these guys to run, hold on. I want to ally with Drazule. Why won't they run? There we go. Drazule, because they'll quickly join my empire, because they're an NPC faction, and the way the NPC factions work is once they get a high enough reputation with you, they assimilate to you, you're allowed to build their units, and then you get all of their armies, and you get all of their territories, which will give me a nice big boost and a nice infrastructural basis for my new empire in Hyrule before going on, taking the Gerudo Desert, and then from there moving where I feel like I need to go. Now these Shadow Insects, I am actually very proud of them. They've lost about 2/3 of their remaining numbers. And let's see, they have taken out almost half of them. These guys are the true heroes here. Weakening them for me so I can come in and mop them up. Who is that? I want you guys, I should run to the side here. Can I move here? No, I can just charge in then. And by the time all my forces come in, everybody should and we should over-number them, and we should be capturing the keep like immediately. Now there's Midna, and she's dead and really bloody. I wonder if that matters. Probably shouldn't. Hey guys, I need you all to just move. Come on. You can move in here somewhere. I just want to speed this whole thing up by just capturing the keep. I don't really need to be losing the men anymore. Let's just speed this up a little bit. But yeah, I really like these Twilight Realm maps. I thought there were 2, it turns out there's at least 4. And while I haven't actually shown you guys Elemenzia, because I didn't actually attack it this time, I really liked it. And I can say I can really commend this guy for making so many awesome maps. Who died? Oh wow, Lady Medivh died. Oh well, her sacrifice is worth it. She sacrificed herself for my reign. And for that, I think I built a statue of her. Watch the clock tick down as my reign starts. Somebody left? Here we go, clear victory. I lost 61 men, unfortunately including the one who's actually important. And let's see, how many of my bugs killed? 106 killed 106 people. Now hopefully this worked. If not, I have the Palace of Twilight, which will give me a significant advantage, for the meantime at least. But hopefully this will trigger the event, and I should just be able to assimilate everything after this, because I have both defeated Midnight and captured the capital. And let's see. Pushing my way in. Double taking it. And I'll also let them have it. Alright. So for now, it appears as nothing has happened. So in the meantime, I'm going to save the game. Just make sure nothing happens. Palace. And let's make sure everything else is building. Yeah, I want to build an insect pit. The insect pit is what I wanted. They can build the shadow bloats and stuff. And in here... Oh wow, you have a, I can build a few shadows? Ooh, I am happy about that. I'm gonna have a really fun time invading Hyrule now. And let's build an embassy. That way, with an embassy, we can send people through and start making some alliances before we invade. Alright, well there's that, and I'm gonna end the turn now. See where that goes. Looks like they're moving towards me. But they didn't siege me yet. That's odd. They definitely could have. In fact, they probably had the ability to just to attack me directly without even waiting. Well, let's see. Will the event come up? No, it did not. Not sure what to think about that. Can I make it to Elemenzia? Alright, I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to make a quick blitz to Elemenzia. Try capturing the last city. Maybe if I capture the cities, it will trigger the event. Hopefully nothing stops us in the way. And hopefully they don't counterattack us in the meantime. Let's start building some units. Construction is fine. And I'm actually going to go and give you guys some more reinforcements. I'm realizing you guys have actually never been reinforced as far as I'm aware. Alright. One more turn to see if we can seal the fate of the Twilight Realm. And they're attacking me. With a lot. And not that much. Well, I think I have to fight this one out, guys. wish me luck, because I really feel like I'm gonna need it. I'm actually glad they got those reinforcements. I wasn't even thinking that they would attack me after they didn't even siege the capital. But hopefully, if I win this fight, I should be able to capture the city immediately. Oh, I can't see anything. Yes, perfect. At least I'm allowed to deploy. Alright, well, you guys set up this way. You guys do that. Now, I feel like I need like the best possible spot to set up here. And I'm thinking it's probably that... Oh, no, it's totally this hill. Now I think my best bet here is just to make sure that they tire in the way to me. I need them to spend as much energy as possible on that hill before they get to me, because otherwise I don't know, they completely outnumber me. I don't even have my bugs anymore. You guys sit up right here. You guys to sit behind them. And you guys over here. I'm only a little bit scared. I actually really thought that would work. It's not saying that it doesn't. I'm not sure what to think. So I've gotten the Civil War event to happen. But that was after I'd captured every settlement and captured the Palace of Twilight last. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to do that this time. God, this fog is terrifying. They're just like showing up. Get you guys to run up too. Have you guys just start firing at them. I want you guys to start cutting off those soul nurses. And I'm not sure. These guys never really gave me too much trouble, but there are a lot of them. Oh, my main force is to run up too. This is totally going against what I planned. Oh, there's infantry. I need you guys to charge them. Cut them off. I was extremely confident going into this. Oh great, even the computer thinks defeat is a distinct possibility. These bold mold monks are just getting their asses handed to them. Well, at least my sorceresses are doing well. Oh great, they're fleeing already. Come on, blow your horn, blow your horn. See, I told myself I'd be talking more. I even know how long I wasn't talking. I'm actually just really caught up in a moment right now because I don't know what to do. Come on. Rally them. We need as many men as possible. I want you guys to go off the skirmish right now. Just keep firing. I think my best bet's right now. Or just to kill what I can. Cause anybody who can just to flee. See, I'm not so done yet. But I will say, this would be a very fitting end to the bloody and glorious conquest path. The historic monument that was Zant's path to conquest. Are we all routing? Oh my god, we're all routing. Nipping, then I should just route. There's a killed a quarter of them. I'm gonna flee. Let's see what happens. Maybe I can escape this in my life. Is that Validna? I think that was Validna. Validna died. And of course, the glorious power of Zant and the heroic sacrifice of Validna caused every single one of the enemy troops to flee. They all shat their pants and died because of the glory that is Prince Zant, which could only have been possibly amplified by the fact that Validna sacrificed herself along with so many of my troops. Really though, what happened? Oh wait, now it says defeat. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out what happens. On the bright side, depending how generous they feel, I can pay the ransom. I have a lot of money considering that I have had very little expenses for the most part, and I just captured the Palace of Twilight and took all the money from that, but I don't know what to think about that right now. They fled. They fled. Or did they just move? I don't know, I can't tell. I'm kind of excited because what if I did win out of some weird bug in the game? You know, it's not necessarily fair, but I take it. But at the same time, I don't know what to think. Oh, wait. Nope. Yeah, totally just lost. Oh, well, that was to be expected, considering how terrible that was. Information. Allies, allies. Oh, bless, Validna died. Alright. Maybe the Civil War isn't over. You all fled to Uzu? Yeah, we all fled to Uzu. Alright. I need a new plan. I think my worst case scenario... What's this? Diplomats, infantry... I should still hold on to the Palace of Twilight. I think that my main objective here should be to hold on to this, because it is the best town right now, and it can build the most advanced troops. Soon if I just sit in there for a couple of turns, that might be my best bet. God, if I could just get in there, like in a turn, that'd be the best way to do things, because I could just attack them immediately. Most of these settlements don't even have gates, contrary to what the game says. Alright. Can you guys move? Oh, they can't even move this turn. Can anybody move? What's in here? Still one. Alright, well, for now, I think I'm going to call it right there. I feel like it's been almost half an hour. And after that, I'll see what I can do next time. Sorry about the uneventful series of events here.